Why would the VA take your TDIU? Have you ever wondered what happens if the VA decides to pull your TDIU rating? Does it feel like the rug might get pulled from under you without warning? Or maybe you're asking yourself, can I keep my benefits if I'm working part-time or in a special job setup? Let's face it, losing TDIU is no small thing. It's like finding out your paycheck got swapped for play money. So stick with me and we'll untangle what TDIU means, why the VA might take it away, and how you can protect what you've earned. Let's start with the basics. TDIU is the VA's way of saying, look, we get it. You're not technically 100% disabled on paper, but your situation deserves 100% compensation. Think of it like getting VIP access because your condition makes holding a regular job about as likely as seeing snow in July. Basically, it's for service-connected veterans whose service-connected disabilities keep them from securing or maintaining a job that pays more than the poverty line. And no, they don't hand this out like candy on Halloween. You've got to prove your case. For the nitty-gritty on qualifying for TDIU, check the resources link below because you deserve to know what you're fighting for. Here's where things get dicey. Employment is one of the top ways veterans lose their TDIU status. And no, this isn't about quitting your dream job to hold on to benefits. It's about understanding the fine print. There are two scenarios where you can still be employed and keep your TDIU. If you're earning below the federal poverty threshold, congrats, you're considered marginally employed. Think of it as the VA saying, we know you're working, but we also know you're not rolling in dough. The catch? If you start earning above the poverty threshold, the VA might take a closer look and say, hey, let's talk about this. Unless, this is where things get interesting. A protected work environment. Imagine your boss is basically your guardian angel, bending over backward to accommodate your condition. Maybe they let you skip things that would otherwise make the job impossible, or they adjust your schedule so you can function. The VA sees this as a special case, and you can keep your TDIU benefits. But, and this is a big but, you'll need proof. Lay statements from your employer are your golden ticket. Here's another curveball. If the VA sees evidence that your condition has improved, they can propose taking away your TDIU. It's like when your landlord decides your apartment doesn't need a working heater anymore because technically it's warm outside. Improvement, in their eyes, might mean you're suddenly employable again. How does this happen? Sometimes it's as simple as filing a supplemental claim and accidentally inviting the VA to take another look at your file. And let's be real, we all know what happens when someone says, let's take another look. It's rarely good. If you have a protected rating though, you might be safe. All right, time for the serious talk. Misreporting wages or working under the table while receiving TDIU benefits. That's a no-go. It's like playing hide and seek with the IRS. You're not going to win that game. If the VA determines fraud or misrepresentation, your TDIU could vanish faster than your last Amazon delivery. This one's tough, but important. TDIU benefits stop when the veteran passes away. They don't transfer to surviving spouses or dependent children. Instead, they may qualify for dependency and indemnity compensation, DIC, which is a different program entirely. It's like switching lanes on the highway. You're still moving forward, but it's not the same route. So here's what to do if the VA proposes to reduce your rating. Okay, so the VA sends you a letter saying, we're thinking about pulling your TDIU benefits. First, do not panic. It's not over until it's over. You've got 30 days to request a personal hearing. And here's the catch. If you request a hearing, they can't make a move until it's held. Boom, time bought. Even if you don't request a hearing, you've got 60 days to submit evidence that counters the decision. So gather your records, write your statements, and make your case. The clock's ticking, but you've got options. If, after all that, the VA decides to reduce your rating or take away your TDIU, it's appeal time. And trust me, you don't want to go in this fight alone. Appeals are like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. You need someone who knows the moves. This is where representation comes in. Whether it's a legal team or a veteran advocate, having someone in your corner can make all the difference. Losing your TDIU benefits can feel like the world's biggest sucker punch, but knowledge is power, and you've got some now. Until next time, keep fighting the good fight. And remember, when it comes to the VA, persistence pays.